Hi there, you must be new to my account. I say white to remind people that white supremacy is everywhere. Because in order for true equality to happen, white supremacy has to be dismantled. And a lot of people are not even aware of their use of whiteness unless someone like me points it out by calling it white. In your case, you as a white woman telling an Asian woman how to speak on her account is a pretty white privileged mindset. Because I would have never thought to go to your account and say, hey, your face is really annoying. You should change your profile photo. I would never say that to you. Like, that would have never crossed my mind. Like, who am I to tell you that? And you should have awareness of your actions. You as a white woman telling me how to speak is tone policing. And that's a behavior that's very common among white women. You may have not intended that, but
Yes, when you take a look at this clip, that is to tell you how CRT is effectively destroying a lot of people. When I watched this clip, at a certain point, I was furious. But she's insane. To her, she is, I don't know, she's insulting white people. This is not an insult. She is making a fool of herself. That is all I can tell her. But that is not my focus on this video.
Are not okay with white people, according to this poll, not according to me, according to this poll. That's a hate group. That's a hate group. And I don't want to have anything to do with them. And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the wherever you have to go, just get away. Because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed. Right? This can't be fixed. You just have to escape. So that's what I did. I went to a neighborhood where, I have a very low black population. Because unfortunately, there's a high correlation between the density. And this is according to Don Lemon, by the way. So here I'm just quoting Don Lemon when he notes that when he lived in a mostly black neighborhood, there were a bunch of problems that he didn't see in white neighborhoods.
Respect where you live. Start small by not dropping trash, littering in your own communities. I've lived in several predominantly white neighborhoods in my life. I rarely, if ever, witness people littering. I live in Harlem now. It's an historically black neighborhood. Every single day I see adults and children dropping their trash on the ground when a garbage can is just feet away. Just being honest here.
So even Don Lemon sees a big difference in your own quality of living based on where you live and who's there. So I think it makes no sense whatsoever as a white citizen of America to try to help black citizens anymore. It doesn't make sense. It's no longer a rational impulse. And so I'm going to back off from being helpful to black America because it doesn't seem like it pays off. Like I've been doing it all my life, and the only outcome is I get called a racist. That's the only outcome. It makes no sense to help black Americans if you're white. It's over. Don't even think it's worth trying. Totally not trying. And there we go. You didn't expect that today, did you? But those who don't want to focus on education, you just need to get away from them. Just get as much distance as you can. That's my recommendation. And I'm also really sick of seeing video after video of black Americans beating up non-black citizens.
Yes, according to this article from the Daily Wire, Elon Musk commented on social media that the nation's education system and media atmosphere are racist against white and Asian people. The remarks from the world's second rich man came as several newspapers dropped the Dilbert cartoon after creator Scott Adams remarked that nearly half of black Americans could not agree with the phrase "it's okay to be white" in a recent survey Adam gisted that he has been identifying as black for some time but must have been accidentally joined a hate group and recommended that white Americans get the hell away from black people. Most responded to a social media post noting that outlets such as the San Francisco Chronicle call Adam racist but gave black Americans who do not believe it's okay to be white a free pass. He observed that American media was racist against non-white people for a very long time and Asian. Something happened with elite college and high school in America, he added. Maybe they can try not being racist. Media outlets have advanced the notion that perpetuated white supremacy a primary threat to the population of the United States. New York Times Daily Beast contributor Wajahi Ali recently said during an interview on MSNBC that Republican presidential candidate and former United Nations Ambassador Nikki Haley used her brown skin as a weapon against poor black folks. Let me say this clearly. There is nothing that can segregate me from anyone. Be confident on who you are. If you are a white person, be proud of who you are. If you are a black person, be proud of who you are. But at the same time, we should coexist. Yes. When I look through, majority of people following me on this platform, they are white people. That is to tell you the level of love they can spread. So when I see a lot of people saying, oh, this, you need to check yourself. But why is it that they don't like me? Check your character. If you are a good person, good people will follow you. If you are a bad person, bad people will follow you. That is the principle I've been using for a very long time. The way you look at me on this platform is the same way when you meet me on the street, I will talk the same way. What I say is what I believe in and is what I practice. I don't like to see people separate. But when I see that you can bring me problems, I will walk away from you quietly to avoid problems. So people calling out canceling, that has always been something with Libras. When you say something, they will not take time to digest what you said. Immediately, they will jump into conclusions and they start calling to cancel you, like what is happening. Scott Adams sent out a tweet that no, they are misinterpreting what he said, but nobody is listening. If a black person said this, you will not see CNN reporting on it, or you will not see a lot of people standing up on it. Since it's a white person saying this, the mainstream media will be fast to report. It should not be happening like this.